guys, it's JD from Ponzo World, and today we're unboxing and reviewing the security camera made by HeimVision. Now this is a $80 security camera that you can find on Amazon. Links will be in the description below, and this is a water resistant and also battery powered and solar powered security camera, and it's also, you can use it during either the nighttime or the daytime. And it overall just seems to be a very good security camera. So let's go ahead and show you around the box here. So you can see here the model number is here, and then down here IP65 water resistant, battery powered and solar powered, depends on which one you want to use. PIR, which might be, I don't know, actually I don't know what that is. Maybe some sort of like an alert or something. That's kind of what it looks like. I'll have to see later on. HeimLife, which I believe is their app, and then you can see connects through Wi-Fi. Here is the QR code. You have to download their app, and then network topology, whatever. This is how it basically connects to your router, stuff like that. Let's go and flip it over to this side, and you can see key features: wire-free, alternative charging options, rechargeable battery, which is the one built in, or solar power, water and dust resistant, PIR detection, MicroSD card and cloud services for alternative storage choices, intuitive app experience, two-way audio, and HD infrared night vision. Let's go on. Yeah, so back here we have a label, and then specifications here, which 6,000 milliamps, okay, for a rechargeable battery capacity. That's pretty good. Image resolution 720p, and then IP rating IP65. And then we also have what's in the box. So one thing you may notice, I already cut this here. That's because I basically unboxed this thing already, but then my camera app crashed and it erased the footage. So, but what you're seeing in the box is pretty much the exact way it came. So I didn't exclude anything or something like that. Anyway, so you pull here, and then it kind of opens like an Apple box. And here it is. We have a quick start guide up here. Here it is. And then we also have the camera right here, but you have to pull up this plastic case first to get to the accessories. So we'll go and do that. All right, so here we have some 3M adhesive pads, probably just stick it to a wall or something like that. And then we have a cord, which is maybe probably actually to charge the battery. And then we have something in here. Oh, more mounting things. Okay, that's very nice. Oh yeah, and then like a little stand here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's a nice touch. It does come with mounting supplies, I guess you'd call it. And we hear, what is this? I don't know what this is, actually. I'm going to have to check it out and see what it is in the instruction guide. Anyways, and then here is, oh, okay, so we actually have more mounting supplies. All right, so there you go. And then here is the camera. Yep, you can see model number, etc. And here it is. Going to peel this stuff off. And yeah, so there it is. I guess what I'll go in and do now is set this thing up and go in and test it out. All right, so here is our obviously non-permanent setup. You can see here's the camera right here, and it is currently on. The only way you could tell that is on, which actually you can't right now. It completely looks like it's not on. Or no, now you can. Okay, so there's a very faint blue light that's only blinking sometimes. So there you go. Obviously this top part is the camera, and then this is the sensor right here. Anyways, I have a phone here. This is an iPhone 5S, but you can see there is the footage that is streaming off of the camera right now, and it's getting alerts. The alerts are, I would say, about 7 seconds delayed. Not anything bad at all though. But anyways, here's what it looks like. Pretty good quality. Obviously you can't see on camera what you're seeing in real life. But it does look pretty good over this app. And then you have a few functions here to record. And then some other things, which I'm going to go over more in detail later on. But you just have some other things here. Anyways, here's the app. So far, pretty good. And you can see here, I'm gonna get the phone here. There's the phone. Here's the camera. I'm gonna wave my hand in front of it right now. Yeah, so only about, I would say, a second delay. Yeah, there you go. Not bad. And then you can see the alert comes in. So any little bit of movement, the alert is going to come in. So don't be having this on during like the day or something where you're going to be moving around by it, or else you're going to get an absolute bunch of messages from this app. Of course, you can turn off the alerts, but I wouldn't recommend that in case, you know, somebody's trying to break into your home or something. Anyways, so there you go. What I'll go in and do now is demonstrate footage during the night and see how that does. Now, one thing that I have noticed, though, is that this thing, when I bring it into like a dark environment, which I did just while I was testing it out, it does go into night mode pretty well, and it looks pretty good during the night. But whenever you bring it into daylight, it takes about a minute for it to actually recognize that it's daytime. So, like when I brought it out here, it was in dark mode, whatever you want to call it. The infrared lights were on because it was in a dark environment. And then I brought it out here, and it took about a minute for it to actually turn to color and turn off those infrared lights, because it finally realized that, well, it's daylight out. So there you go. Again, I'll go in and show you during the night, but daytime footage looks pretty good. All right, so as you can tell, it's now nighttime outside. It's actually 9:07. Pretty dark out here. You can see there's still a bit of sun, but I mean, not even my iPhone camera is picking up anything, so pretty dark outside. In fact, I could try it. Yeah, I see them. You could barely see anything, even with the brightness all the way up on the camera. Anyways, you can see here, the camera is here, and the infrared lights are on, so it is picking up, I guess, nighttime video. And this is what it looks like. You can see here, it's pointing that direction, and it looks pretty good. You could definitely see, obviously, a lot more from this camera than you could, obviously, with the iPhone camera. You can't see anything. It's just pure black. So here you could actually see some. If you notice, I'll go ahead and I guess I'll wave this in front of the camera. You can see there, I just did it. So it's definitely picking stuff up. So it is working pretty good, as you can tell. Definitely picking up good nighttime footage. Now, one thing I did want to show you is that you can actually talk, I guess you could say, into this thing. Here, go and watch this. I'll move away a few feet from it. Test, test. There you go. You could hear it coming from the camera, the actual camera here. I'll speak into this thing again. It's coming from the microphone on here. It's going through the camera. Test, test, test. That's what it sounds like. So there you go. It does sound pretty good. Definitely does its job. Anyways, what I'll go in and do now is go downstairs, and I'll go in and show you all the functions of this app, and I'll also give you guys my final opinions after I show the functions of this app. All right, so now let's go over some functions of the app. So first of all, here, we're gonna go in and go to the main page here. Here you go. Here you have your devices, which you can add them, you could delete them. I believe, delete them from holding on it. Something like that. It'll tell you whenever you first set up the app. But anyways, so you click on it, brings you to a preview of the camera. There you go. It takes just a second. Here you could take a screenshot. So what you're seeing on the camera, you can take a screenshot of that. You can have intercom, which, watch this. Test, test. And there you go. It started sounding weird because it's echoing, basically because the microphones are close together. Anyways, you can see it does work. So whatever you talk into your phone, it will come out of here. You have record, which, hair on the screen, sorry. You have record, which obviously records the footage. And then you have body detection, which I believe it just turns it on whenever there's, you know, obviously a body coming by or something like that. Now let's go ahead and full screen this here. You can see, obviously, this is the camera right here, and it's picking up footage right now. Anyway, so here it is. You could record here. You can screenshot. You can, again, talk like I did a minute ago. And then this, I believe, is to hear audio that's coming from here onto the phone. And then you also have your quality options here. SD, which I believe is standard definition, and HD, which is high definition. And then you have your battery life here in the top right, and then dates and time and stuff like that. So anyways, a pretty simple to use app. You also have history here, which I believe you have to have an SD card in there to look at. But you could choose basically between time, obviously, history, and then here you have calendar, screenshot, record, alarm, and then cloud, which I don't have active right now, but you can activate that. Anyway, so pretty easy app to use. It has enough functions there. It's pretty helpful and very nice little app. Let's go and see if I click on the more. Yeah, okay, so here in the settings, you have receive notifications, share, cloud storage, SD card, network information, body detection, speaker volume, night vision, power management, and then version. Let's go and click on power management. Oh, I believe this tells, remaining battery. So yeah, estimated usage time, 120 days, and I believe that's 100% battery is what it's trying to say. Anyways, so pretty good. Nice little app, really like it. And again, pretty good camera too. Only complaint that I really have is that it takes just a few minutes to switch in between night mode and daylight mode, and that it just takes, I don't know, 2 seconds, yeah, for it to actually sync up to the phone. But anyways, other than that, this camera seems to be very good, very impressed. So I guess what I'll go and do now is give you guys my final opinions. Alright, so overall, what do I think of this camera? I think this thing is pretty good for the price. I mainly really like the build quality and all the things that it comes with to, for example, mount it to your wall. There's many things there, you know, there's screws, there's mounts, you know, obviously, again, to mount it to the wall. And also, I want to go over one of those things with the mount. This right here, I was kind of confused to what this was when I first unboxed it. And this is actually another way to mount it to like a wall or something. You can see this thing is magnetic, and it's a pretty strong magnet. And you just put one of those 3M pads on the bottom of here, and you stick it to a wall, and it'll hang there. You can see there, I'm not touching this camera at all, and it's hanging on its own. So pretty good magnet. I really like that that's included. I find that really cool. And if you ever have to move it for some reason or something, you could just pop it off of there and bring it to wherever you want. So really like that. That is very helpful. And overall, this thing was pretty simple to install. Obviously, I just installed it on a little board, not like a wall. But it'll basically be the exact same thing for a wall. It's just 3 screws on one of those mounts, or 3M on the back of this, and you're set. So again, very simple to install. Very happy with this camera. Seems very good for the price. So if you want to go and pick up a security camera, go ahead and get one of these. So yeah, I guess that's really it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Gonna talk there. See y'all next time. Goodbye.